hear me, right?
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Immediately, you went from very quiet to very loud in like 3 seconds.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Go for it.
Yeah. As I said, I'm super happy to see you, and let's talk about colors. And to warm up you a bit, here is a riddle for you. Do not answer out aloud, just think about it. What are 50 shades of gray? Take your time and this. Already? I believe some of you get it right. It's literally any modern user interface. And don't get me wrong, this is not a bad thing. We as designers have our reasons to use gray a lot. But I have a controversial question for you. Don't you think that we designers a little scared of colors? I can prove I see you. I point. On the next slide, I prepared the most scariest thing in the world for every designer. I'm not joking. It's a complete nightmare. I warned you. Ready? Ooh, right? Right? Everyone knows what it is, right? It's a dialog window that Photoshop shows us when it asks us which display color profile we want to assign to our file. And the truth is that no one knows how these color profiles work. Of course, I'm messing with you. I don't really think that designers are afraid of colors. But let's admit this. Colors can be challenging. You agree, right? And what if I tell you that in the next 20 minutes, I will give you a tool, almost magical tool, that will allow you to crack colors code, to rule all the colors once and forever. Yeah, but before that, let me show you one thing. Yeah, it's a dark theme, right? Let me change it. Preferences, theme, light. And like this. Better? Yeah, right? Colors, right? Okay, this is a polychrome. This is the Figma plugin we have developed at Evil Martians. And it works pretty simple. If I select any layer, it automatically finds its background and shows you the contrast level between them. Please, it's free and available in Figma store, so please use it to improve the color contrast in your designs. And I'm not going today to describe all its features. I want to highlight only one of them. Have you noticed that when I change the selection, the plugin's UI mimics to every new color theme? Even more, check out this. If I start change the color dynamically, the plugin's UI follows this change. Isn't this cool? I mean, just think what is going on here. This user interface can take literally any possible color in the world as an input and show you the infinite number of color themes. The regular app can show you two themes, dark and light. This app can show you infinite number of them. It's pretty great. I mean, I'm pretty proud of this feature, and I want us today to start our journey from reverse engineering this feature. I want us to figure out how it works, and doing that, we will discover that tool I just mentioned. I hope you're excited, because even if you are not, I'm still going. Let's tell you this. Okay. So, our task is we should take two initial colors as an input. And also we have the user interface. And this user interface should somehow reflect initial colors. I want to ask you, think, how would you solve this task? Take a moment to think. Meanwhile, I suggest you to start pretty simple. Let's just show initial colors as if. Even if the user selects the white text on the blue background, let's show these colors with no change. This is our approach. Let's test it. How it works. I prepared a few samples, and I mean, we kind of can read all the numbers. This one is not good, but we can. So it looks like this approach works good, right? Right? It works pretty good until you select something like this. If you select the white text on the white background, our user interface becomes completely unusable. What honor? But nothing to worry about. Let's just improve our approach. And before we start, let's learn something from our failure. What have we learned? Right? The contrast matters. The user can select whatever colors they want. Our user interface must be accessible. Let's make this our guidance principle. Okay. The problem. We should make this user interface ensure enough contrast, enough distance between the text and the background. Nothing to worry about. And again, I want to ask you, take a moment to think, how do you solve this problem? Take your time. And again, I suggest you the approach number 2. Let's transform initial colors. Let's take the darkest color within the pair and make it darker. And let's take the lightest color and make it lighter. Right? But we can't just make colors randomly darker and lighter. We want to ensure enough contrast, enough distance between them. Okay, our approach is ready. Let's test it again, right? Right. No. Just think about it. Like, how can we change the colors, transform them? I mean, look at this mess. This is how we store our colors in Figma files, in CSS files, etc. Can someone figure out how to change this numbers to make this purple darker or lighter? I don't. And this is the perfect moment for me to introduce to you the OKLCH color model. But wait, what is color model? Color model is the way we encode colors. It's a navigation system we use to navigate through colors. It's like street names and building numbers. We use them to find where the particular color lives. RGB is a color model. HSL is a color model, but OKLCH is the best among them. And you have to believe me, because I would love to spend next 4 hours to tell you everything I know about the OKLCH, but we have no time. So please, right now, use your phones to scan this QR code and save this video to watch it later. This is the talk from my colleague Anton Lovchikov. Watch it and it works. Ready? It works. Okay. The only thing I will tell you about the OKLCH color model is this. OKLCH operates by 3 parameters: lightness, chroma, and hue. LCH, lightness, chroma, and hue. And you already get this. We need to use lightness for our purpose. And in OKLCH, the lightness parameter works pretty simple and gives you full control over this thing. So if you increase the number, the lightness increases, the color becomes lighter. And if you decrease the number, the opposite happens. This is our this is only skeleton of our transformation function. We take any hex as an input. We convert it to OKLCH, and the only thing remains is to set properly the lightness parameters. To make things easier for you, I suggest use 30 for dark color and 85 for light color. Don't pay much attention to these magic numbers. It's just to focus on the important things. Also, if you want to play with the whole algorithm to change all the numbers, I prepared the code pen demo for you. It's live, so you can put your hexes in this text fields and see how it transforms colors. Use this QR code, and we are moving on. Ready? Okay. Now, finally, we can gather all things together. We got our idea about transforming the colors. We got our tool, OKLCH, that provides implementation for this idea. So let's test this approach. Again, our samples. And you can see that now it's much easier to read this number. All right. Okay. So that means that now this approach number 2 works, right? Right. Yes. Finally, it works. Even with our tricky case with the white text on the white background, this algorithm takes the white text, which has lightness 100, and decreases it to what? 30. I remember. And 30 for gray is that dark. It has the contrast of 100, which is pretty good. Okay. Here you can compare two approaches. Take a look at these two red boxes. You can see how much easier to read this number. All right. That means that the approach number 2 ensures better contrast. Okay. Of course, in real world, things are not that easy. Of course, the polychrome, the plugin I showed you in the very beginning, it uses way more complicated algorithms, way more. But the good news is, in even that complicated algorithm, in its core, uses exactly the same approach we just discovered. It takes any color, converts it to OKLCH, and after transforms to ensure accessibility in user interface. This is how it works. I think some of you may want to ask me one question. Oh, not this one. This one. Why? I can even hear it. Roman, the only purpose of your plugin is to show one number. For God's sake, why did you need all this circus with colors? And the answer is because I can. Because OKLCH makes all this transformation, all this control so easy, so predictable that I just couldn't resist. And also because I wanted to inspire you. I wanted to show how easy it is to make user interface with OKLCH. I wanted you to invent your own tasks, your own approaches, your own solutions. I wanted to take the OKLCH color model and bring it to you. And it's yours now. With it, you never can be afraid of colors again. Remember this joke. So, please visit OKLCH.com. This is another tool we have developed at Evil Martians. Use it to convert any color to OKLCH and OKLCH to any color. Just look at this colorful, sexy graph. I bet you already want to play with it, and please do. This tool has a hidden feature. The more you use it, the better you understand how OKLCH works. So please give it a shot. One more thing. I added this slide just yesterday. I worked hard and managed to prepare this new product from Evil Martians, and I'm announced it exclusively today for you. This is Harmony. This is the Figma file that contains the color UI color palette, and its main focus, its main feature is to give you maximum control over the contrast of the text in your user interface. It's already available in Figma community. Use this QR code. And finally, install Chrome. This plugin will help you to control accessibility in your user interfaces. It's also free and available in Figma community. Use this QR code. This is it. Muito obrigado.